This is Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. My name is Brad Pomerance. We are joined today by Norma Torres. She is a member of the California State Assembly. We welcome you. Thank you for joining us. And I know that the beauty of summer recess is you get to interact with your constituents. And as a result, on July 28th in Chino, you are going to have an open house at your district office. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. This is my favorite time of the year that I get to come home and spend time with my constituents. Our open house is a yearly event. It's attended by many people because it's an opportunity to recognize community leaders. This year we're going to recognize our veterans, our Women of the Year, our just youth of the year.
Let me ask you, Assemblywoman, you surely speak with constituents often at open houses or otherwise.
Yes.
What are they saying to you? What is the mood in the Inland Empire or generally?
Well, there's a lot of problems that are happening in the community that I serve. Obviously, the loss of jobs has been a huge impact. Foreclosures have been a huge impact.
I mean, you're representing Ground Central as it relates to the foreclosure crisis.
Yes.
I mean, it does seem that the Inland Empire is starting to turn around. We do see some upticks in jobs, some upticks in the housing market. More, I want to hear what they say to you. What do they want from you?
And you know, we spend a lot of time talking to them. People don't want another program. They're looking for a job, so they're looking for those opportunities. And we try to provide, you know, some exposure to employers by having community or participating in job fairs.
Of course.
We've had several town halls on keep your home, you know, programs.
But you know, it's interesting you talk about homes, you talk about foreclosures, because what we have seen as a result of the foreclosure crisis, the construction crisis, is people are walking into homes, they're walking onto construction sites, and they are stealing copper. Yes. Of all things, they are stealing copper. Tell me about that crisis, because it has become one.
It is absolutely a crisis. California ranks 4th in the nation in the number of copper thefts and the number of filings, insurance filings for copper thefts.
Why do they want copper so badly? Aren't there enough pennies floating around? I mean, what is it about this industrial copper?
It's very expensive. It's a quick return on cash. I have Assembly Bill 2003 that we came out with flying support out of the Assembly. Unfortunately, the first committee in the Senate, the bill was killed.
Why?
Well,
who was opposed to it?
I think the recyclers, and they, you know, they were very instrumental in talking to the senators.
But why would they be opposed to a bill that increases penalties for copper thieves? Help me out.
I know, and it's very narrowly focused.
Right.
It would have required them to pay by check only, and the check has to be mailed to a home.
I see.
To give police officers an address to follow up and find the folks that are doing this.
Right.
You have to understand, your typical copper thief is someone who is on drugs and they're looking for quick cash. It is a major problem because it's impact our 911 community, it's impact infrastructure.
And didn't you work in 911? Yes, I was going to say.
Absolutely.
So is there hope that your bill could be revived? You are returning to the Assembly, I presume.
We're working on bringing it back. It won't be until next year.
Okay.
I wish I could take credit for this great idea, but it did not come out of me. It came out of one of my police chiefs.
Thank you for joining us. Don't forget that Assemblywoman Norma Torres' open house, July 28th in Chino. My name is Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for watching Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.